everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Vince.
It is the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the known universe where we attempt to watch every episode and iteration of Dragon Ball that has ever existed. And we get together on mics to talk about what we watched, and what we watched inspired us to do comedic bits and improvise scenes for your listening pleasure. We want to welcome all of you.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome. Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you. Yes, you can bring a friend, even though you didn't RSVP. That's fine.
It's okay. No, headphones aren't required, but if you've got them, maybe share with a friend.
But before we get officially started, we have to get ready for the podcast. We have to get ready for this party with the section we call Kame Housekeeping. And the first part of Kame Housekeeping is the UN section. For real, this is not a gag. 1 minute roundup.
Mabel.
Yes?
Shh. Keep your voice down.
I'm so tired. Why are you waking me up?
Mabel, there's a bonfire party. There's a bonfire party.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh.
Where? I'm climbing out. Hey, stay there below my window. I'm climbing out.
Okay.
You gonna catch me like last time, right?
I'll catch you, but
it's a 3-story drop.
Oh, okay. Come on. I'm right here.
Right.
Just drop. Gotcha.
Thanks. Let's fucking go, baby.
Hell yeah, Mabel.
I'm ready to party.
I love it. Everybody says you're wild and crazy, and I love it.
Yeah. Wild, crazy, wild and out.
You're wild and out. And maybe one day they'll make a show about you. A traveling show.
A traveling show?
Yeah,
on vaudeville?
Show. On vaudeville, or in that New York City I've been hearing so much about.
I love to go to New York City and do I bet they have way better bonfire parties than here.
I can't imagine. I bet you their bonfire parties are as tall as that Empire State Building they've been talking about building. But
they got their parents' alcohol jugs, but they're like 3 times as big.
That's it. Everything's
and
bigger
they got fancy
there.
Ribbons.
Everything's huge. But keep your voice down. I don't want your pa to hear us talking about going to a
Who's out there?
Shh.
Oh no, it's my dad. Quick.
I'll handle this.
Who I heard 2 distinct voices.
Excuse me. Sir, how are you? It is
Jeremiah.
It's me, Jeremiah. Sorry,
the boy next door.
I'm the boy next door, and I bet you didn't know, I was also the boy with 2 voices. That's right, I was born with 2 different voices. One sounds like this, and I'm talking to you now. The other sounds like this, and I'm talking to you now like.
That sounds an awful lot like my Mabel, my dear, sweet, never sinning Mabel, who's upstairs sleeping right now.
And that I assure you, she definitely is, sir.
Take off your pants. Let me do stuff while this is going on. While you're talking to my dad. Come on, it'll be great.
Fine, Mabel, you're one in a million. Oh, sir. I have to relieve myself in your bush.
Yeah, your pants are down, and I don't know if I appreciate that, Jeremiah. I'm trying to be neighborly.
Well, but would you be neighborly if I sounded like this?
That's too confusing.
Oh!
I'm gonna think that Mabel's over there.
You think that Mabel's over here?
Right. Well, now you looked really relieved.
Oh.
And now your pants are coming back up.
Yes.
So I assume that was a urinating.
That's what they call urinating, and now you can do it outside of the outhouse, sir. Have you tried it?
That's borderline sinful, but
Sir.
I'll let it go since it's late and I'm very tired. I'm gonna go upstairs and kiss my daughter goodnight on the cheek. You have fun outside, I guess.
All right.
Going inside the house.
Bye. Mabel.
Jeremiah, you gotta throw me up. You gotta throw me through that window. You gotta chuck me like a football.
Goodness. What have I got myself into? Mabel, I love you.
Hey, what did I... Look, I did... You Look, I did stuff to you. That's all I'm saying.
So what? Do you want me to reciprocate right now?
And
See. Share and share alike, everyone.
That got complicated.
Yeah, that scene was complex, much like every relationship. So, improv has truth in it. Boom.
And the truth is, the beginning of the 1 minute roundup is when we do a improvised Western theme scene to loosen or tighten the improv muscles, whatever is required for the day. And that gets us ready for the show and gets us ready for the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far. We're talking 150 plus episodes of regular Dragon Ball. We're talking
Gulp.
21 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Gulp.
We're talking that's it, because the movies aren't canonical.
Gulp.
All of that in under a minute. Vince, are you ready to round up?
I am ready.
We should have been saying this from the beginning, because that's pretty good.
Yeah, are you ready to round up?
Round up.
Is
Yeah,
now
yeah.
going to be in every episode going
Everyone,
forward.
please remind us, because
Please
we will forget.
Yes. Remind us vehemently and often.
Well, repetition's good for memory. So once again, Vince, are you ready to round up?
I am ready. 3, 2, 1. So there's 7 magic Dragon Balls. You collect them all, you can make a wish for anything at all. Goku, he's a little boy, he meets Bulma. They go on an adventure to seek out the Dragon Balls. They run into a bunch of obstacles along the way. They save the world. They do that a couple of times. Goku fights in the Tenkaichi tournament a few times. He listens to his master Roshi in disguise. He meets his best friend Krillin along the way. Then this demon king Piccolo shows up, and he wants to kill everybody and take over the world, but Goku stops him. And Krillin dies, but then Krillin comes back. Anyway, Goku gets a little bit older. He fights in another Tenkaichi tournament. He loses at the end Shinhan. Then he fights in a third Tenkaichi tournament, and that's where he fights Piccolo Jr., his nemesis' son. He beats him. He saves the world. 5 years later, Goku is an adult. He has a son. His name's Gohan. He's married to Chi-Chi. Then Goku dies fighting his brother from another Saiyan mother in space. Well, not in space, but Piccolo did it. But now Piccolo's been raising Gohan for the past year. Everybody's been training for the Saiyan's arrival. They're here. Vegeta and Nappa are here on Earth. Everyone.
Yeah. I liked it.
My chest got so tight. I don't know what happened. As I was going through it, I was like, is this working?
It was. I think it worked very well.
Oh, good.
And I hope you, the audience, enjoyed it, because it's for your benefit. As a for instance, maybe you're a new listener. Maybe you're new to Dragon Ball. Maybe you haven't watched Dragon Ball in a while. The roundup is so you don't have to go back and watch everything that we've covered in Dragon Ball. So you don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes, although it would be pretty cool if you did. But you don't have to. You just jump right in. Latest episode. Here we go. Which brings us to the next part of Kame Housekeeping, which is where I explain that Vince and I, we watch 2 different versions of Dragon Ball. Vince watches the English dubbed version, and I watch the English subtitled version. And we do this because, well, we're not good at planning. On our very first episode, we made this mistake, but we said, you know what? This might be an interesting way to compare and contrast, and maybe find the joy in the differences. And so we kept doing it, and to this very day. And the first difference between the episodes is usually the title. And as is tradition, Vince, will you give us the title for the English dub episode of Dragon Ball Z?
Of course, and I'll give it to you with gusto. Here's the title for Dragon Ball Z Episode 22, The Darkest Day.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's a bad day, for sure. The darkest? We'll wait for the rest of the episode to get into that one.
We'll see.
I might have an opinion or two.
Okay, all right. Mine is quite different. So the English subtitle title for Dragon Ball Z Episode 22 is Unbelievable Sabermen, Born of the Soil.
You weren't wrong. That goes in a very different direction.
Clearly, something was more interesting than another thing.
Yeah.
In Japan.
Yeah. I don't hate that title. It would have been very like a nice bit of foreshadowing before getting into the episode itself. Both these titles, I'm gonna give your title a 6.5, and I'm gonna give my title a 4. How about that?
All right, that's fair.
Oh, and then that's out of 100.
Still fair. But yeah, I guess we have a few different things to look forward to as we get into the episode proper. So my first note is, so fuck it, huh? We're just going straight for it.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because essentially right away, Nappa, he blows up an entire city. with his, I forget what we called his two-finger attack.
Right.
Was it the two-finger salute?
Oh, yeah. I think it was the two-finger salute. I think we were probably between that and flapjack.
Two-finger flapjack?
Yeah. I'll give Nappa's voice a try, and I'll do the two-finger salute.
Yeah, we'll test it again.
Just the last.
We did this before, right?
I know. I
okay.
I want to do it because I love this attack. I do.
Okay.
Two-finger salute. There we go. And up goes the city. And I cannot stress enough how much I enjoy the relationship between Nappa and Vegeta. Like, Nappa's like, "Oh, Vegeta, please, please, can I shut him up? Can I make these people stop talking and looking at us? Come on, Vegeta, come on."
You can have one city destroyed, but that's it. But no more until we get home.
Only one, Vegeta? Oh, come on. We're past this by South City, East City, West City, Northeast City.
You've got a big fight later on. You have to conserve your energy.
But how about what if I just destroyed a district, huh? One district from each place.
Look, we're gonna be making stops. We're never gonna get there in time.
We'll be fine. There's no traffic. Also, you got to blow up a whole planet, Vegeta.
We did that together.
No,
that was a group activity.
I ended up having to do all the work.
Oh, we're getting into this again.
Yes, we're getting into this again.
I put forth the effort I put forth. I'm sorry if you can't control your energy blast and know how to regulate it properly. How is that on me?
You've got techniques that you won't share with me, Vegeta, and that's just not fair. It's just not fair. I never get to see inside of your pod, and you tell me that I have to clean mine every day.
Our counselor is dead. Since after Planet Vegeta blew up, we can't go see them. We can't get back into these old patterns.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. Just let me have a little fun.
I did. You blew up a whole city.
Just one more.
All right, but only after, okay? After we find the Dragon Balls.
Fine. In the meantime, here's a one-finger salute.
Hey. Where'd you pick that up from? That seems like an Earth thing.
Oh, you think it's an Earth thing? Well, maybe you shouldn't have been listening to your, watching your show so loud in your pod late at night. I saw what you were watching. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, I was going to say Jimmy Fallon. Followed by Curb Your Enthusiasm. Jimmy Fallon, I don't care if you see. That's fine. That's fun for the whole family. But Curb is an adult show. You shouldn't be listening in. You should be in bed.
Is it adult because they don't use a script? Quotes?
I know how you feel about improv, Nappa. Your hatred of it.
A fool's errand. Look, I want something that lasts, like a giant crater in a city, not something ephemeral like improv.
You think it's disrespectful to the audience that it's artists not taking the time to craft things?
Why would I sit through that?
Some people enjoy it. Wink at camera.
Who are you winking at?
At the cameraman. And see. Which do come later.
This episode has a little bit of everything.
Vegeta might be a little different in my version. If I remember correctly, Vegeta's with Nappa is like very snarky, where mine it just seems cold.
Oh.
Like he doesn't really care what Nappa's doing too much. The only time he gets mad, he's not like, "You fucking moron." It's more of a, "Nappa, now we're looking for the Dragon Balls. What if one of them was in this area? We'd be super boned then." Ever think about that? I feel like in the English dub he's mad, and in the Japanese he's disappointed.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head because that line is delivered pretty differently in mine. It's almost the same, but it's more like, now Nappa, think about it. What is our mission? And Nappa has to stammer, to find the Dragon Balls. And what's the wish for, Nappa? For immortality. Wow. Good. Like, it's condescending and
good boy.
Yeah, and I was like, look, you should talk to Nappa that way, but...
They do portray him as a big dum-dum.
Yeah. He's a bit of a lout, maybe.
A lummox, perhaps?
A bruiser.
Mm-hmm. A goon, some might say.
Goon may be the perfect way to describe Nappa.
Mm-hmm. A hired goon, perhaps. That's kind of it. They're like, yeah, let's find the Dragon Balls. Well, if we find the person who killed Raditz, that's a good start. They find the two strongest people, Piccolo and Gohan, for those keeping score. And they go and they fly off. They fly there.
Yeah, all you Krillin stands, sit down.
I am. He helps. He does a lot of good.
Look, I love Krillin. He's on time, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But after this, we get a quick cut to Roshi's abode. Bulma and everybody hear the news. The Saiyans have arrived. They see the destruction. Bulma's putting her scouter on. She's ready to go. But Roshi steps in and says, this is not not this time. This is all out of our league. And like the way that they treated that was very matter-of-factly and serious. And that felt good. They're raising the stakes slowly as we get there.
I feel like mine might have been a bit sadder. Because Roshi says, I'd just get in the way. And the best thing to do is pray for their victory.
Oh, God. No, mine wasn't that sad.
Thoughts and prayers. Dear Facebook, thinking of all the Z fighters going up against the Saiyans, my heart is with them. Go get them, boys. I'll be here. I'll be safe on Kame Island.
# thoughts and prayers. Yamcha Bulma's in great care.
Done and done.
Closes his laptop while on the toilet.
Time to sit back and watch him succeed.
I'll take the credit, and that'll be it.
Roshi would be on Facebook. No other platform.
Roshi's on Facebook dating exclusively.
Wait, hold up. There's a Facebook dating?
Oh. I think you were better off not knowing that existed.
Okay.
But it does. Facebook dating, I think. It like links you to friends of friends on your Facebook profile and
a specific section, not just like, because look, I've DM'd, I've slid, I've appropriately slid.
Yeah. Did you get that slip and slide a little soapy before you jumped in?
No.
Oh, he did it dry, bold.
Knees first, dust everywhere. Like halfway to third.
Oh, there we go. He misjudged
I did not start. Yeah, I did not start at the appropriate time.
But yes, Facebook dating exists and it's sad. Don't. I wouldn't use it if I were you.
So you're saying I should tap.
No. I can hear you tapping. They sell it. It's only that many taps that you just did.
It's a lot of singles in my vicinity.
Oh boy.
Some might say.
Oh no.
In a geographical circle.
Oh boy.
Look, I'll look at this later.
Sure.
Because Goku's on Snake Way. Then he's still on his way. The Saiyans, they're enjoying a good fly. I think Nappa comments on the lack of gravity.
Makes me feel like a kid again. That's what he says in mine.
What?
Yep.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess when he wasn't so bulky, when he didn't know about whey protein or creatine or any other teen that you put into your body to make your muscles that big.
Before I hit puberty and my bones were hollow. I was so light.
You remember, Vegeta?
Yes, we called you Mr. Glass. And then that one Saiyan, Mnita. Wrote that movie about you.
Right. Then I helped him write The Happening.
That was part of your contract.
Yeah.
He took your life story.
Yep.
If you got to write one movie about your favorite subject, killer plants.
And I thought it was going to be a movie about the Saiyans. I thought every vegetable and plant would come to life and be given a name, like Vegeta or Nappa or Turles or
Keep going.
a
Bardock, perhaps?
Broly, a Bardock, a Cabba,
Khalifa?
a Khalifa, a Wiz Khalifa.
A Goku's mom? Whatever her... I know she has a name. I forget it.
I also forget.
Sorry, Kakarot's mom.
R.I.P. Kakara Cake, yeah, Kakarot.
R.I.P. I guess R.I.P. everyone. I keep forgetting because I kind of don't care.
Heads down, tails up. for the fallen Saiyans.
That's the way we fuck planets up.
And seed. Wow. How is that not Aaron, how have we not seen that exact graphic tee?
At a Daytona Beach, perhaps?
Uh-huh. Heads down, tails up. That's the way we fuck planets up.
That's how we fuck Spring Break 93 up.
No, that would be. There would be there's gotta be record. If you live near a beach, find your records. Find your party records.
Airbrushed as hell.
Yeah.
I guess it's gotta go on the list.
Yep.
Of the shirts we'll never make.
Maybe we'll make them when we play Jackbox's hit game TKO.
At some point, yeah, I guess we have to. As comedians on the internet, I feel like that's like required.
If you haven't played Jackbox game on Zoom, TikTok, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, Zoom, Skype, then you might be a comedian online. Me, Jeff Foxworthy, I'm just sitting on a pile of money.
I made good investments in the 90s. Look, I save my redneck money, but I spend my fifth grader money.
And it's money I steal from the fifth graders because they do pay to participate.
I do dump their books, steal their shiny apples that they were going to give it to me in the first place, but we all know an apple's sweeter if it's stolen.
Oh, man.
Famous redneck proverb. We can't keep going about Jeff Foxworthy because we got to talk about robots cleaning up wreckage and
police chiefs heading paranormal or extraterrestrial investigations.
Yeah, dog. Oh, this dog police chief with the white mustache.
This dog police chief. I don't know. I wish I could get his badge number because I got a few complaints.
Yeah.
No, just because like what we're getting at is in the crater, in the aftermath of Nappa's two-finger salute. There's a lot of questions. Nobody knows what happened.
Did we mention that it was the entirety of Metro East getting blown up?
Yes, sorry.
Okay, good.
Did we not do that?
Did we skip over that?
No. It's impossible.
No, we said a city. I don't think we said Metro East.
Yes, it's Metro East has been reduced to nada. Nothing.
That would be like one of the four pillars of the world, right? The four four major metropolitan areas.
Yeah. It would be like London, just gone. Everything north of the Thames, I hope. I'm from South London. I don't think.
Okay. I assume that tracks.
If you've ever been to London, I think that's how it goes.
You're from South London.
Oh, we love Jeff Foxworthy down here.
You might be a limey.
Yo.
I don't know if that's a bad word or not. I know it's the title of a movie.
Can't be that bad if it's the title of a movie.
I've been proven wrong on multiple times, on multiple occasions.
And Aaron, you know who loves to prove authority figures wrong? Yajirobe, who shows up on the scene out of nowhere, pulls up in his pink hover car, and is immediately met with suspicion by the police chief and all of these reporters. He gets questioned. Yajirobe, I didn't think he was going to do this, but he spills the beans on what's really going on, that the Saiyans are coming, the Saiyans are here, and they're gonna do a lot more bad stuff, and you should run away or don't come fight them. And then he's like, me and my boys, we're here to stop them. We'll handle it. Don't worry.
The dog chief pulls a gun on Yajirobe.
That is true. Yes.
No reason, because at first he's like, hey, they're alien. This is caused by aliens, and everyone's like, ha 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 ha. And he's like, no, here are the details. And the dog chief is like, you know something, don't you? It's like, yeah, he just told you what he knows.
Just told you what he knows. Put the gun down, man. Put the gun down.
I get it. I get tensions are high, but no. Also, not. Wait. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Yeah. What else?
Conspiracy time. I'm assuming this dog chief was the chief of police of Metro East, right?
That's what I thought.
Why wasn't he in the city limits during the explosion?
Ooh, the plot.
Where was he?
Maybe he was.
Hey man, it's me, that conspiracy guy from last time. I didn't get blown up at all.
Oh, great.
Look what I'm saying. Look, I put a tinfoil hat on,
and it worked.
I also take a bunch of supplements.
So
that I do sell out of my Chevy S10.
Oh, okay. Can we
you want to buy? Look, you want to buy some?
No, I got vitamin D, bro. I don't need any.
Okay. Wink.
No,
I know what you mean.
No, God.
Police chief, he was tipped off. Look, who do you think called the Saiyans in? Who do you think called the aliens in as police chief, man? He was tipped off by the dog president. They're both dogs.
Wait,
the inner dogs, the Illuma Potty.
I don't like
PAW.
I do not like that. I mean, it sounds great, but I don't like where you're going with that. I don't think dog people around the world are colluding to allow aliens into our planet. And
why did you suddenly scratch your ear with your back leg?
Huh?
Why did you curiously turn your head to the side?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have a weak neck.
Why are you sniffing my butt?
I'm into butt stuff. I'm a millennial, all right?
Okay, fair.
90s kids remember recess.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna say, you think you should be afraid of reptilians? I'm saying you should be afraid of dog-tillian. Well, actually, reptilians are taking dog shape. Hiding amongst us.
I don't like this. You conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
You are part of the problem. Okay? I'm gonna put it out there that you, my friend, are part of the problem and not the solution.
Well, I'm taking a moment to self-reflect.
Oh, wow.
I'm looking at myself in my tinfoil hat. Cheryl left me. And I found a lot of friends on conspiracy sub-forums, subreddits, and no, you're right. You're right. This is I'm making wild accusations, and part of it's for attention.
Yeah. No,
part of it's to sell supplements, which is my only job. Which is my only job at the moment.
I understand. I understand. There aren't going to be a lot of jobs in Metro East for a long time while they rebuild the city.
I did lose my efficiency.
Yeah.
In the blast. I don't have renter's insurance.
No, I get it. I get it. Look, how about I did run out of my vitamin D supplement the other day, so why don't I walk you back to your car? You open the trunk and you give me, can I get like an 8-ounce bottle of vitamin D?
Yeah, I just got to get to my. Oh, it was in the blast radius.
Are you serious?
Yes. And.
Seed.
There's not a dog conspiracy, is what I'm saying.
What we're saying is there is no dog conspiracy, but this chief of police, I think, is a little bit in over his head.
Yeah, for sure. He puts the gun down, finally calms down a little bit once I guess the crime lab goes to verify whether or not it is an alien or not.
That was my favorite part. One of my favorite parts of the scene was he's like, all right, you guys go check it out. Like, they don't know what they're.
It's like, I can tell you where the blood came from, if there's semen, or where bullet shows are. That's kind of it.
Yeah, and boss, I'm the hair guy. if you give me a strand of hair, I can cross-reference it in any database on any computer and tell you whose hair it belongs to.
I just put number placards down and take photos. I'm look, you got to work your way up. Plus, I like photography. It's kind of fun.
I do the chalk, but this is dirt. I don't know why I'm here.
Hey, I usually do. Different guy, by the way. Not look. I know I sound like someone who might say a lot of crazy conspiracies, but I'm not. Anyway, I do the tape. I tape off areas.
Well, why is he here? He's not doing his job.
I'm yelling. You know how much tape it's gonna take to tape off the entirety of Metro East?
Bring it up with the DA, not me. I had to buy my chalk wholesale.
The DA. Wait, really? You gotta buy your own chalk?
Yeah, I gotta buy my own chalk.
Ooh, I am gonna take this up with the DA.
I've been circling bodies with pink sidewalk chalk for weeks.
As I'm taping things off, I noticed that a lot of those bodies are hopscotch shaped. And I was wondering.
Oh, what? I can't have fun?
Nah, you should have fun at your job. Recording murder scenes.
I just need a single strand of hair. Has anybody found? I want to do my job.
I don't know if these are from space, but there is a lot of semen in these pods. Wait a minute. It's not human.
Oh, George, you ate it.
Yeah, you gotta look on the job. You gotta trust your instincts.
Oh, George. Oh, George.
It's not like I didn't take a big spoonful. Jesus. A light dab.
George, if I put one of these hairs in my mouth, how would you feel?
I don't know. You might be getting superpowers at some point.
You know what? I might as well try it if that's an option.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, eat this.
Hey, George, this is semen. Also, you're right. It's not from Earth.
And see. It's very late at night, and we know what happens after dark.
Ooh, you know what happens after dark.
Hey, it's those after dark boys here to get dirty.
Ooh, yeah.
We're mixing gross sexual humor with crime scene investigation. The two taboos of comedy.
That's right. We wrote most of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And now we're back to infiltrate the podcast.
Yeah. Psst. Psst. Hey, get out of here.
Yeah,
Get the spray bottle.
Get out.
Look, the spray bottle used to be like a half mouthwash, half water. The After Dark boys started liking that.
They did.
I'd spray them. They go like, I'm sorry. They went, in a not good way. And now I switched to vinegar. I think that's way better.
I think it's helping. I've been putting no touch spray on my mic cover to keep them from. But like, you know, I didn't know this, but all those sprays are just a mix of cayenne pepper and water, and you know, my dark entity ended up loving it. I
heard him cooking up some eggs for it, slathering on.
And you know, the worst part is he keeps doing this every time. He's like, "I'm a bit of a heat seeker." I'm just like, he's listening to my podcast.
He did ask if he could put on hot ones. Last thing about those After Dark boys, because they're definitely not showing back up again tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
They are keeping 6 feet away. They're not dumb. They're gross, but they're not dummies.
Right. They show up with a mask. Once we're appropriate distance away, they lower it so they could deliver their juicy little lines, and then they put it back up, and then they go back 6 feet.
Speaking of getting close to the mic, a reporter, someone from AHO TV, AHO TV. You tell me how to say it.
No. I just, you know, it reminded me of an old joke back in middle school times. Back when Cat Williams was the cool thing, and he liked to talk about hoes.
Pimping in its various forms?
Pimping in all of its forms. And a lot of people at school love to quote, the hoe lines. Save a hoe. All that hoe stuff. Sorry. I digress. No further.
Once they test the semen and the pods are confirmed to be alien, everybody is on Yajirobe. They want that scoop.
Oh, yeah.
They need that info, that hot info. And then Yajirobe, in like bravo to him, he grabs the chief's hat, turns it upside down, and says, like, all right, pay up. If you want that story, start throwing bills in here.
Oh, okay. Question.
Wait, what? Okay, continue.
In yours, he just wanted the money.
He did mention that he was hungry, and we know what it's for. But he did say, hey, if you want the scoop, you got to start putting money. You got to start putting some zenny in this hat.
In mine, the line that Yajirobe gives is when everybody's offering him money, he's like, well, I'd rather have some lunch. And then he goes, money I don't really need, but hot dogs. And that's when that's when he pulls the hat off, turns it over, and they start putting money in the hat. And,
what?
And the dog chief puts his whole wallet in. And then the dog chief says, well, I don't have much, but that badge will get you free donuts.
Wow.
Yes.
Did he just renounce his position?
He gave up his badge for the scoop of the century. He's a police officer. What does he care about the scoop?
Well, in mine, it seems like he wants it so we can like do justice stuff.
Look how confused you are.
I am. Well, it's confusing because he's a cop.
Yeah.
and I don't want to talk about what his plans are. I thought we were about to go to commercial, but you blew my mind with all this hot dog and donut talk.
I wasn't expecting it. It hit me before it went to commercial on my end. But that scathing review for this dog chief. He's racking up citations.
Just willy-nilly with the badge.
We could go to commercial now, I think, though, right?
Let's go to commercial. Hey, we hijacked the mics again. It's them After Dark boys.
Those After Dark boys. That's what we are.
Yeah, nighttime Aaron.
Nighttime Vince.
We're here to look. This is actually a commercial for our new review podcast. You heard of the Doughboys, but we're the After Dark Doughboys.
Yeah, we're the dark doughboys. We're the wheat doughboys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're the 100% whole grain. What's a dark bread? It's in my brain.
It's there.
Hold on. It's weird that this is the title of our podcast. We're having such trouble thinking of it. Anyway, it's a rye. Yeah, we're the Rye Boys.
Yeah, we're the Rye Boys.
Found it. Yep, that's how it's been. Like it's always been that.
It's always been that. We didn't just find it. It's always been that.
And look, first season, you know what we got to do. We got to review Rap Snacks.
Rap Snacks. We're talking about cheddar barbecue Cardi B flavored potato chips.
We liked them. Spoilers, we liked them.
Spoilers, those snaps, they rap.
Or how about slutty vegan maple barbecue kettle chips? They seduced us with flavor.
Or what about this one? Migos white cheddar with a dab of ranch cheese poofs.
Look, we go on a long tirade about how Migos, all of their snacks, have a dab of ranch. And we wonder why. And see if we can taste it. It's not prominent.
Look, and you can join the action by submitting $5 to our Dark Patreon.
Yeah, this is dark. This is the Dark Patreon exclusive.
Dark
podcast.
Patreon exclusive, also known as Stitcher Premium.
Yeah, we're on that. The Wolf Dead.
$5 a month gets you every single episode of the Rye Boys podcast, After Dark special, and our first 16-episode feature, Rap Snacks.
Mm-hmm. And we have a lot of great guests. Here's who we don't have. Cardi B, or Migos.
Or Lil Yachty, or Trina, Lil Boosie. We don't have Lil Boosie.
No. We tried. Little Boosie was close.
He almost came on.
He wanted to. That was a scheduling thing.
Yeah.
Romeo Miller, he reached out to us. But
We turned him down.
Yeah. I don't look. To be fair, I don't know who he is. He's like Romeo Miller. I'm like, that sounds made up. Please don't spam my phone. This is a robocall.
I called him back and said, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? And he said, in my house. And I said, good, stay there.
Not in the studio where we record our podcast. So look, $5, you get it. If you give $10 a month, we'll say your name. Not in the podcast, just like in casual conversations.
Yeah, I'll make sure to drop your name in casual conversations, maybe when I'm calling Romeo Miller.
Just like Patreon subscriber Jared. He's an all right dude.
Or Patreon subscriber Sally Ann. Solid dude.
Yep. We confirm that. It's a solid dude.
So all you got to do is sign up for Stitcher Premium to get access to the Rye Boys Rap Snack Attack.
Oh, fuck. I keep calling Stitcher Premium Patreon.
Sorry, Dark Patreon, Stitcher Premium.
Anyway, we'll let you get back to this free show, but if you want quality after dark content.
After dark.
We jerk off with the chips. Bye. This whole time we've been.
That's
what I meant. Yeah.
What do you think the drip? Where do you think the drip comes from?
Yeah, there's a slight rhythmic crunch that you've been hearing in the background. That's what that is.
833 Rap Snacks.
So we were paid a lot of money to play that ad with the explicit instructions that we cannot listen to it. So I assume it's relevant.
Yeah, I assume too. I mean, the amount of money that we both got paid, it can only be relevant.
And look, I'll go ahead and say this. They threw in a couple bags of chips to sweeten the deal.
They did. Some interesting flavors that when we signed the agreement, we could not talk about because of their exclusive market deal.
Yeah, they also said we couldn't talk about the brand of snacks. I'm sorry, the brand of chips.
I'll say this. Whoever was eating those chips before us, they were human.
So Yajirobe. He does kind of I don't know if this is performative or this was actually him trying to sense ki and him just not being that good at it. Because at first I thought he was leading them in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Which is not true. He led them in the correct direction. So I assume it's him just not being good at reading ki.
Right.
At least maybe from that distance. I don't know. I don't want to deride Yajirobe. He's an important part of the team.
He did all that training, and then he's like caught in this decision where he's got to be like, it feels like to me he's like, do I eat or do I fight? I am hungry. They got all this money. Be one hell of a lunch. And I don't hate Yajirobe. I never will. And this is part of the reason why I love the guy. He plays by his own rules. He's doing his own thing. He's, we'll see what happens to those reporters he helped later. He's like if Goku prioritized food over fighting every time.
In mine, to verify the love of food, this could be my last meal on Earth.
I like that.
If I was in his shoes, I'm just like, I'm just going to go up to Kame's place.
You go up to Kame's, would you be like, hey, I brought all this money, make me a meal?
Not for a meal, but like if the Earth is being destroyed, I'm like, all right, well, I live here now.
Call up Korin, I need my room again.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't sublease it yet, did you?
Oh, Yajirobe, sorry. It was the room was up for like a week and a half. I couldn't say no to this guy.
Oh, just kick him out.
No, he put down 2 months, in advance. I thought nobody would do it, but he did.
Wait, he paid you?
Yeah, he paid me.
Sounds like a real sucker.
No, the only sucker is you, and you're a sucker for beans.
Yeah, I do suck on them.
That's not how you eat them. I told you that. If only you had followed
little
through.
Gobstoppers.
No, they're beans, not gobstoppers. And if only you had finished your training and also paid rent on the room, then you wouldn't be such a coward. And you'd be fighting alongside Gohan and Piccolo right now.
Look, I'm not going to explore my character, but I am going to ask what'd you do with my stuff?
What do you think I did?
Well,
scratch the crap out of it. That's what I did.
You scrub what? Okay, you didn't throw it, but it's still there.
Still here, but boy is
My dresser?
your dresser just
My antique
lined.
dresser?
Oh yeah. Somebody from Antiques Roadshow called about it, but I said it's all scratched up. You wouldn't want it.
Wait, you're doing FaceTime now and you're showing it to me.
Yeah.
You spelt out Korin rules and then Yajirobe drools. Hey,
Yeah.
that's only when I sleep.
Oh, yeah, Jerobe, you poor thing. It's every time you open your mouth. Boom! Corn roasted.
Hot dogs.
What?
Look, the earth is blown up. I got a cat full of money. Just give me my room back so I can hide out.
Fine. But you have to promise to bring back... You have to bring back my favorite knife. I know you took it to cut your beans with, so you could suck out the bean juice. But bring my knife back. It was a gift from Kame himself.
You know, knives are like cast iron pans. Like, the more you use it, it sucks. You get the flavor from past meals, past beans.
You don't season a knife, Yajirobe. I told you that.
Salt and pepper?
No.
A dab of ranch?
No. I've watched you. You've melted 4 knives trying to cook them with seasoning. You put basil on a hot knife. Mm-hmm. It's not how it works.
Which is also the name of my musical I'm working on.
Basil on a hot knife. I remember the songs.
Yeah. You're gonna be the lead until this whole kicking me out of my room mishap.
Well, I guess we could just chalk that up to creative differences, huh?
So those dudes got injured during rehearsals.
Oh, yes. We used the same set as Spider-Man, the musical.
Yep.
We didn't need to, but we thought it'd be impactful.
Yeah, I'm like, this isn't cursed in any way.
What's a curse to a Korin? That's what I said.
What's a Korin to a Kame?
What's a Kame to a Kai? Who knows?
Ooh, I don't know. These are questions for other men. Anyway.
These are questions my friend Kanye might answer.
Yeah, maybe.
Or Lil Wayne might answer.
Wait, what city was he in?
Oh, he's in West City. Kanye West.
Oh, okay, good. Just making sure. Anyway, look, I'm coming up for dinner, is what I'm saying, and I'm bringing money.
I'll leave a table and a bean. I miss you, buddy.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Click.
And scene. Korin purring on the beat.
Purring on the beat. Purring on the beat. Goku first, Krillin is small but strong. Wait, sorry, I skipped ahead. So let's get into some action. We've had a major disaster. We had a little bit of comedy, and now it's time for a little bit of action. The narrator describes and shows every animal leaving the area that the Saiyans are going towards. Even dinosaurs are afraid. They know what's up.
Wait a minute.
They saw.
I have to stop you. You got narration over that part?
A little bit.
Oh, that's nice. I could have used that instead of just
Why would you get
animal noises and animals running with no context. I mean, apart from what I could only have inferred. But I'm always jealous when you get something I don't.
I'm jealous when you get something I don't.
Oh, now we're at parody. We can move on now.
Mm-hmm. Krillin arrives to see Piccolo. Piccolo and Gohan are waiting. Krillin gets there. And it's kind of a tough guy greeting. Because Piccolo's like, I hope you're not here to get in my way. And Krillin's like, hey, I've improved too, you know. We're friends, kind of.
They give each other a few elbow shots.
Gohan's happy to see Krillin. And apparently he says that Goku refers to Krillin as someone who is small but strong.
Yep.
Which is a little mean.
A little bit.
But a little complimentary.
Mine, Krillin, or Gohan's like, oh yeah, you and my dad used to fight. He said you're pretty tough, but you're a little short. And then Krillin's like, well, at one point, your dad and I were the same height. And then he decided to grow. It's like, we were the same height, but he grew up.
He decided to sell out and get tall. We made a short pact.
He decided to get bought out by big rulers.
He saw a roller coaster and he's like, I'm sorry, Krillin, but I have to ride this. It grew 12 inches right in front of me.
Probably one of those weird Saiyan powers.
I mean, speaking of aliens, the Saiyans do arrive, and it's just tough guy talk, but we get some info officially. It's the first time that we learn about Namekians.
Yeah.
Because right away they're like, "Oh, that guy, he must be a Namekian."
Mm-hmm.
And it's followed by Piccolo, and like he's having some kind of freak out where he's traveling through space and time.
Yeah.
Just saying, I'm a Namekian.
The lines were so weird in that point because he's in this like little spacescape and he's confronted with all of this and he's like, for some reason I didn't know until they said it, but now it's obviously true, of course.
I just thought I was like, you know how the Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch, where he still went to their schools. He was just different.
Yeah.
He's still hooked up. Remember when part of the Grinch movie is about him stealing another man's wife?
It's a classic. Yeah, of course, Piccolo. Of course I remember.
Mm-hmm. Look, Jim Carrey has done so much for people who are green.
Oh.
The Grinch. Mm-hmm. The Mask.
Oh, wow. You're right. That's two.
Two. I'm sure there's a third one.
Take your time, Piccolo. Take your time.
Thinking. Not Ace Ventura.
No.
Not Ace Ventura when duty calls. When nature calls.
Yep.
Not Dumb and Dumber.
Mm-mm.
Not Man on the Moon.
Nope.
Not the number 23.
What about the cable guy?
The cable.
Is there a mask? He's at somebody's home a lot. Does he wear a mask?
I don't. I'm trying to think.
Does he wear a face mask?
Look, does it make my statement less true if I can't think of a third movie?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. The Mask TV series.
There we go. That's what I thought, Piccolo.
Dunzo.
Nice.
Based on his likeness, not his voice. I understand he's very busy, but still.
You seem very attached to this, Piccolo. I'm not going to derail you any further.
Okay, thanks. Anyway, I'm a Namekian.
And then the other part of this that got me is we get a cut to Kame, and Popo's like, Kame, are you all right? You're sweating. And then Kame is having the same realization, but he's talking about it through the lens of when he finally created the Dragon Balls on Earth, was when he says the line, oh, I wish I'd written this down.
No.
But the line.
I have.
Oh, do you have it? Do you have the line?
I have a line. I don't know if it's the line you're thinking of.
Let me hear that one. Let's hear that one.
Okay. No wonder I always felt so different from everyone else. It's because I was an alien, not any physical difference, or the fact that I'm God, or the fact that I lived for thousands of years, or that I created magic balls to grant any wish you want, or that I can expel the evil from me by spitting out a giant egg. It's the alien thing. Duh. Dadoy.
Yes. That's it. And one creating the Dragon Balls, he's like, it didn't feel, it felt like I was finally, it was a piece of home. I wanted to be like, all these retroactive realizations are just, it's confounding. And also, like, how do you not know? So do you think the Demon King Piccolo assumed that he was also an Earthling? No, he had to know he was not like everybody else.
Or maybe he got in with the wrong crowd, the demon crowd.
Of course.
That is the rub, right? What did y'all think your origins were? Where did Piccolo and Kame think they came from?
That's what I cannot even fathom where they thought they came from.
I mean, alien's as good an answer as any. Or
Yeah.
I've been busy being Kame. I just didn't have time to look into it. I did the free trial to Ancestry.com, but it expired before I could really dig deep into it.
And Piccolo is on the other side I've been consumed with the killing of Goku. I didn't even realize, I didn't know who I was.
Also, mirrors, don't like those.
Hate them.
So, no. Hey, yeah. Oh, you too? You
Yeah.
have mirrors too, baby?
Hate? Oh, you say baby?
I say baby too. Maybe one day we'll get over our differences and, I don't know, have some sort of creative project that we combine on.
I mean, maybe we could. I'm not going to put anything in stone because,
Oh, no. I'm super... I mean,
I
look,
mean,
the
look,
Saiyans you're dealing with.
yeah. And I've been raising my son. I mean, my rival son, and now I got to deal with his bald brother. I don't know.
Yeah, Popo and I just started Sopranos, so that's going to take a while.
You guys are going to like that. I can tell you guys are going to like that a lot.
Already, James Gandolfini. Take it too soon. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I could.
Wasn't me, but R.I.P.
Should I wish for him back?
I mean, look, you're Kame, man.
No, that'd be irresponsible. Of my power,
Kame, I want to start this episode, and I brought a plate of deli meat.
Piccolo, good luck with the Saiyans.
All right.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
I put a thing on Facebook.
Maybe we should go to Namek for a long weekend.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's probably peaceful. Just, it's a thing that's on your list.
Right. Yeah.
Things to do, and you just kind of forget. We need to. You have to go, but we need to schedule this.
I'm coming. Yeah, no, I gotta go. All right, I love you.
Popo, don't eat all the salami. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Click. Oh, Kami's purring.
Yeah. I need to hang up the phone. Like, anytime I'm saying bye to somebody, it'll be like, bye.
That's the Earth. That's called the Eartha Kit.
Yeah. Oh, good pull, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think the listeners will understand the high degree of difficulty during this PM record that
Don't
took.
invoke them.
I won't. Look, I said PM. I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Not a. This nocturnal transmission.
Yep.
Back on the scene. Those news crews that Yedra will be sent to their death. Yeah, they all flight at the same time. Nappa sees one. Blows up, pew pew, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like, I think we talked about this right before we recorded, where it's one of them looks like a shuttlecraft.
Yep.
From the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, it's got the look. If you don't know, Next Generation, they use shuttlecraft a lot, and they're like little boxy spacecraft with cylindrical tubes on the sides.
Astrovans?
Yeah, perfect. An Astrovan. That's exactly what it is. It is undeniably tied to Star Trek, and it gets blown up by Nappa in the most flippant and casual way.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Everyone, I mean, it gets them out of there.
It does.
Yeah, the news is like, well, we're good. Good day.
No news today. Bye.
Everything fine. Reports at 5 and 10.
We won't have much.
Because everything's great.
Metro East just put in a giant sand park.
Metro East down to 0% emissions. This has been a juicy episode, I feel like. I feel like there's been a lot going on, a lot of revelations, a lot of moments that you can gasp at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's fan favorite, but some familiar faces show up. Virginia and Nappa are like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's test their might. You have some Sabermen left, right? And Nappa's like, I sure do. So he takes out a little vial of seeds and he plants them one by one very carefully. Pours some green goop on them, then says, "The soil will grow some fine Sabermen." So, my question one, was that similar? Any difference?
Oh yeah. Nope. Yeah, pretty much 1-to-1 on that.
Then my second question is, could you get a bad crop of Sabermen if the soil just went bad?
Like if Nappa put the Cybermen into soil with too much nitrates in it, how would they would they come up all shriveled and with like weird arms?
Hey, Saberman. Hey, let's. I'm gonna punch. Oh, my arm fell off.
Oh no! Oh, the Cyberman.
Papa Nappa, please give us more water. We're so thirsty.
Papa Nappa. Papa Nappa, we love Papa Nappa.
Oh, my plant children, come here. Here, have some more green goop.
More green goop, more green. Oh, my God.
This soil.
Hey there, boy. Hey, my large bald friend. I should have warned you.
Yes, traveling salesman.
Nothing's grown on this soil for 40 years. They say it's cursed.
Cursed. How
Yeah.
am I just got to this planet. How am I supposed to know?
Oh, I'm supposed to tell you, but I was a little late. Sorry about
You could
that.
have told me that before I planted children.
Those are your kids.
Save them in earmuffs.
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 I don't have ears.
That's okay. Good. Just still cover up where your ears are, bud. Look. I'm gonna have to put them down. These are bad Sabermen. They can't fight. That's their main. Look, I love them, but that is their purpose.
Sorry, you want your cabbage to fight?
Crap. One of them didn't grow like shit. One of them didn't grow arms or legs or eyes. They are just a cabbage. I might just eat that one.
Oh no, I was
Unless
gonna
you
say,
want it, I don't know.
I'll give you $2 for that cabbage.
Oh, really? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, man. That's money. Look, we're going to sell this planet anyway. That's money on top of money.
What? Sell the planet? Well, my boy, you're gonna need these suspenders for sure. Snap! I'm a traveling salesman.
Those are bright red, snappy.
Uh huh.
You possibly, you couldn't have them in my size, could you?
Oh well, what does this look like? Ba-ba-ching!
Ooh, first of all, shiny. Second of all, my size. Let me just, might I try them on?
Please step in.
All right. Clip, hooking them to my little undies.
Also, I'll tell you my name. Salesman's the name. Traveling salesman.
I figure, I don't need to know your name. Let's keep this professional.
Of course. I'll just call you Cabbage Razor.
That's fine with me.
Cabbage.
Ooh, these suspenders.
First
are
name
very
Cabbage,
soft.
last name Razor. Cabbage Razor.
All right. How much you want for these suspenders, bud?
Oh, let's just say you'll recoup on your investment or on my investment with all these lovely little seeds you got here. We'll take them around the country and we'll sell cabbage to everyone.
Oh, so you want these not good Sabermen? Okay, earmuffs off, kids. Earmuffs off.
I could hear my brain.
My hands got stuck to my head, and when I pulled them away, my hands fell off my wrists, and now my hands are stuck on my ears. Oh,
Yeah.
boy. Oh, boy. You sure you want them?
Look, I'll take them off your hands. I don't even need you at this point. These things are gold. Gold, I tell you.
I mean, all right, well, kids, you belong to travelings to Mr. Salesman.
Come on, boys.
Get in his cart.
We've got a country to rule. You and me and all your cabbagey friends.
Mr. Salesman, my legs fell off. Can you carry me to the cart?
I'll carry you across the country and back again if I have to. And don't you worry about a thing, boys.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill any of you. Good luck.
Just let me
boys.
get my sickle out and
You're harvesting them.
Yeah, that's what I thought you knew. And I got a deal too. $2 for 18 heads of cabbage.
And a pair of suspenders.
And a pair of suspenders. Boy, oh boy. I made a deal today. Adios, Toodaloo.
In my morning, all I can say is, 2-finger salute.
I go blasting off again.
Ding.
And see. Sorry.
No button on that one. But yes, save them in. They're here, right? And they are. I hate the save them in, Vince.
Oh yeah, they're shrieky little creeps.
They're just jumping and screaming and like freaking me the fuck out. Have you ever heard the Child's Play Chucky argument of like, why is he scary?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's just a little dude. You can just kick him out. You can just kick him away, right?
Right.
This is why he's scary. Look at Sabermen. They're all over multiples. There's
True.
6 of them.
Right.
They're just If Piccolo is scared,
Mm-hmm.
well, Piccolo's dealing with he's getting over his identity crisis.
Yeah.
He's dealing with other stuff.
This is true.
Krillin and Gohan, these Sabermen are their size. It's an even match.
That's a good call out because Krillin even says, "Well, at least they're shorter than me."
Get it, Krillin. You're getting a tall, hot wife. It's gonna be fine, bud.
He doesn't know that yet. He can only see what's in front of him.
You get a dumb Bulma for a girlfriend for a while. We'll talk about it when we get there, but it is weird.
It's very weird.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, man. Just chill out with the height thing.
Yeah, and then you're gonna name that kid of yours after your first ex-girlfriend.
Yep, yeah, you are. Which again, we'll talk about later.
Needs further
3
dissection.
Years.
Yeah,
but yeah, I hate them. They're horrifying. They just shriek. It's no thank you. No thank you, Saberman. Let me fight Nappa.
And this is the point where I really didn't agree with my title by the end of the episode. I said, the darkest day. Okay, I get it. A whole city's gone, but I thought we're gonna lose a life sooner rather than later, like a main character life. But I get it. They got to ease us into it a little bit. They got to say, look, these characters are gonna kill people. Right now, it's people you don't know.
Yeah, they got to get us ready for 1 or 2 people dying by killing an entire city.
Right. Well, an entire Metro East city, you should have the same emotions about it as if Krillin died.
That's one entity.
Exactly.
Metro East is a corporation, therefore an individual.
Oh boy.
Look,
oh boy.
That's how we end. That's how the episode ends.
That is how the episode ends. It's on a big old boy.
Sabermen, born of the soil. Their power is the real deal. That's an actual saying from the announcer.
That's a great line. I like that. Anytime a power can be called the real deal, I think is emblematic of the time it was created, but also still plays.
Move over, Holyfield.
Can you smell what these Cybermen are cooking? Cabbage.
You better shut your mouth and know your role. Your cabbage roll, that is. These Sabermen are going to murder people.
Here comes the boom provided by the Cybermen.
If you are scared of the Sabermen, they got 2 words for you.
Oh no. We have to call it.
And I'm going to call that we've got some mail.
Ooh, we got the mail.
Oh, I fucked up so bad.
No, he fucked up so bad.
Jacob wrote to us last week. Wonderful person. Wrote to us again. Not only wrote to us, sent us a 1-minute roundup, which very few people have done.
He's in a tier all of his own.
Greg Arturo, many, I guess you could say many years ago, which is weird to say.
It is
Arturo
weird.
sent us one in Spanish. Greg sent us a fun one that was that turned the concept on its ear.
A little bit.
I don't know what's in this one, Jacob, but I don't know if we can do it next episode because of what's coming up, but maybe the one after we will play it. We promise. I just want to let you know we have it.
Yes.
And we messed up. I'm going to blame those After Dark boys for distracting us.
They're shifty and they get into servers and they move stuff around.
They mark emails as read
when they've been unread. The fools.
But Master Researcher Nick has written to us again. This one's not a roundup, so we can read it now. I've gotten to the point in my research where I'm obsessed with all the changes that were made in the 90s dub. Unsurprisingly, a lot of these changes have to deal with censoring death. From Nappa saying the city he blew up was evacuated, as well as the robot he blew up being a cargo robot. So when in reference to the Star Trek shuttle that was definitely full of people, the news crew says, "Oh, they blew up our cargo robot." And then Nick finishes with, "And don't even get me started on the next dimension."
Ooh.
Wink. Actually, that's not a wink emote. That's a smiley face. Sorry, I misinterpreted the emoticon.
Smile.
That's what it sounded like in my head. Keep fighting, Master Researcher Nick. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, no one no hell and no death.
Yeah, the West, a cowardly and superstitious lot.
I know. Send Batman after them.
Yeah.
Look, if you have a roundup that you want us to ignore for a few weeks, but we'll eventually get to, or if you just want to write to us with your own KHP research, you can do so by writing to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can also talk to us on all the social medias, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. And we're streaming. We've said it multiple times on multiple occasions. Every Thursday around 7:30 p.m. This Thursday, I know this episode is going to come out a little bit late, but we are still streaming this Thursday around 7:30 or 8. We're going to do the DLC for DBZ Kakarot. And if you want the alert for it, I guess you have to.
Oh no, he's doing it himself.
Subscribe.
Whoa.
And ring that bell for notification.
Oh my goodness, Aaron's inner YouTuber
Kill me.
is so deep and based. Huh?
Vince.
Aaron.
I'm in YouTube agony. Please unsubscribe me.
I can't unsubscribe you.
me.
But Alex out the window. Alex out the window. Click. Oh my goodness, Aaron!
Thank you for mercy closing me.
I closed your window and I quit out of the application. Okay.
Thank you for force quitting me.
Force quit you, but I'll never quit you.
Yeah, I mean I can't force quit you.
And we always, especially now more than ever, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here with us, going along this ride. We love all the input. All the support from everybody who listens, who joins us on stream, and no matter where you are, what situation you're dealing with right now, you gotta keep fighting. Keep it up, you guys. You are doing great. Yeah.
Everyone thinks you're handsome. Bye.